you could solve one socio-economic issue with a magic wand, what would it be and why?
Check it.
Hi there, beautiful people. Welcome to Gregory Studios, where we do and talk about all things creative. My name is Gregory, your awkward yet talented chingu. And you might be wondering, you might be looking at me and going, what is she wearing on her head? Why is she wearing a tiara on her head? What? Well, guys, like you can see, I am a bride to be. Very soon, single people. So let's dive right into the questions here. We're going to be having uncomfortable conversations, but relevant conversations, originality, mutual understanding. We had a last episode and you guys were wilding in the comments. I love this. I want to hear this. And I said, let's do another one. And we're going to do another one. And we're going to do another one until we're tired of you guys and you're tired of us as well. The topic here today is work and career. So the first question here is, if you could switch lives with any profession for a day, what would it be and why? For me, if you could switch life with any profession, which one is going to be? Oh, what, the nurse? That's interesting. You're passionate about being a nurse. What about you? If I'm a medical line, what is this? What else coming? A footballer. Okay. I get it. For me, I've not really thought much about it, but once upon a time, I wanted to be, don't laugh at me, please, hold your laughter and pocket it. I wanted to be a firefighter. What? I know it sounds crazy. I know it sounded crazy. Some people might be going in the comments, why is it that you like fire? Why is it that you like problem? But it's not about the problem. It's about the solution, if you get what I mean. I wanted to be a firefighter because I felt like the old red and yellow outfits, carrying water hose, saving the day, carrying the domestic animal on my shoulder, climbing down that ladder. I felt it was going to be so cool. But then I grew up and I realized, no, I do not like violence. I do not like problem. I'm okay the way I am. Firefighter was not for me. It was never meant for me. Then I thought about it again. I was like, I wanted to become a singer. Someone who sings passionately. Somebody who can sing. I can sing, guys. You've not seen my talent. Go on TikTok. I sing there. So I'll take... Please don't go on TikTok. It's very embarrassing. But anyway, I feel the profession I really, really loved, the profession I really wanted to get into is what I'm doing right now. I've always loved writing. I've been writing since I was 9 years old. And I have a lot of books I've released. So I loved storytelling. And it grew into my passion for filmmaking. It grew into my passion for photography. So the profession I wanted is what I'm doing. So I'm not going to switch. I'm okay. I'm good. I might be broke, but I'm going to get there. Get what I'm saying? So let's move on to the next question. So the second question here is, what is the most unconventional job you've ever had? And what did you earn from it? Drop your comments down below. See, I've done a lot of things in my life. Truth be told, I've sold recharge card. I've sold Ogi. In fact, I did the one that you prepare. You put milk, akara, and fish, and I was delivering to students. Year 3 was year of, I don't know what was, everything was happening to me that year. Everything was happening to me in year 3. It was, but, we move, you get. Also, what was I earning? I was earning the bare minimum. I think I ran in loss. I ran into loss for a while, and I was earning a bit of cash, but it was not sufficient. And then I was trying to also, stable that with my education, and it was really, really tough. So I just had to leave one for one. And what did I leave? Ogi. I do not regret it because Ogi was ruining my life.
What?
I was turning to a Ogi at that point. So I just felt like, let me just pipe down. Before I move to the next question, drop your comments down below. What is the most unconventional job you've ever had, and what did you earn from it? So the third one is, if you could turn your favorite hobby into a full-time job, what would it be and how would you make it work? I kind of like this question because it allows you to think, right? I said it before, I'm already doing what I'm passionate about. I'm making content for YouTube, although it's not much yet, but I'm getting there. I'm starting out, it's fine. And I am also into photographer. I have my portfolio. Mention it. Real estate, I have my portfolio. Product, I have a massive, beautiful portfolio. Food, restaurants, I have a portfolio. Portraits of people, I have a portfolio. Weddings, I have a portfolio. I am very good at what I do in photography and I love it. So, yeah. Cinematography, however, is an interesting aspect because I told you I love telling stories, right? And it's metamorphosized into cinematography. So, how am I going to make it work? Probably earn a little bit of money, set a budget aside. In fact, don't let me even go far. Get money for my team, my people in the Grey Grey Productions Limited, and let us make a movie. So, if you guys want to support us, please just like, comment, share, subscribe, or else please help me out here. So now the next question here, question number 4 is, what is the craziest thing you've ever done to get out of a boring meeting or task? What is the craziest thing I've done to get out of a boring meeting or task? I don't think my life is not that dramatic in terms of boring because nothing is really going on in my life really. I don't hang out with friends like that. I don't do this. I don't do that. So my life is more laid back. I don't know if that makes sense. What I do, make content, discuss with my team members. I'm on my PC or my phone most of the time, and I yap a lot when I come on camera. So basically, that's what I do for a living.
Somehow, Gray missed the whole point.
If you could create a new job title, what would it be, and what would the job entail? If I'm to create a new job, boy, I'll be able. I feel like there should be a clone master. Like just duplicate yourself into like 4 or 5 places. Like I have a board meeting, so I'll just call it clone manager. I'll just have a clone manager. I'll just clone myself into 5 places. I'll be like, you just handle writing, you just handle photography, you just handle cinematography, you handle your personal life. Because everything there's just too many facets to my life. There's too many things I'm doing, too many things I want to involve myself into. It runs me wild sometimes, it runs me crazy sometimes. And I feel like if I should have the magic capacity, you understand, I'll create clones of myself. And at the end of the day, when it is 7 p.m., everybody has a board meeting. Or let's say at the end of the month or at the end of the week, we have a board meeting and everybody gets to say what step they are at the progress of their life, be at the stage of their life. For my personal life, how is it going? Is my mom okay? Is my dad okay? Is my people okay? Are they okay? Seems good. Then we can move forward. But yeah, guys, if you could create a new job title, what would it be, and what would the job entail? So that is all on work and career. I hope I was able to make sense. And if I did not make sense, make your own sense in the comments down below. And yes, keep the conversation rolling so we can have conversations in the next episode. So moving on, socio-economic issues. The first one here is, if you could solve one socio-economic issue with a magic wand, what would it be and why? Now, this one is very dear to my heart. It's a socio-economic issue. It's a social issue, in fact. It is something that is happening in the public, and with the widespread of the internet, the widespread of technology, with the widespread of available data, resources, people tend to misuse it to spite others. And the issue is the issue of cyberbullying. I am very, very touchy about cyberbullying because it is painful, it is wicked, it is spiteful, it is abnormal, it is just a way for people to expend their frustration on an innocent person. And cyberbullying has caused harm, a lot of havoc. You see a lot of celebrities being cyberbullied for just having talent. And somebody will go, who sent them to become celebrities? You guys are the ones who sent them to become celebrities because you like what they do. They entertain you is why they are celebrities. Why they are being celebrated and why they are being given those accolades is because you subscribe to what they do. You guys are the one endorsing them. You guys are the powerhouse. So it is very easy for you to tear down someone's life just because of a sentiment you feel. And it is very, very terrible. Look at this, for example. Let's say a footballer. You guys love football. Football has a very wide and large number of fans internationally, all over the world. But then maybe the person is maybe kind of tactic you don't like. You start to rip into them, start tearing into them. It is insane. It is crazy. And people don't stop. And we are advocating for mental health. We are advocating for people to be sane. We are advocating against terrible state of mind. We are advocating for good healthy mental strength. You might be like, they're celebrities now, they put themselves. No, they did not put themselves into that. You cannot be crucified, you cannot be chastised, you cannot be broken down because you have a talent. You cannot be torn apart because you are existing as a human being. It is not done. If somebody has a talent and you like the talent and you build the person up, you don't get to break them down because you have sentiments. You don't get to break them down because of false allegations. You don't get to break them down because you choose, non-commonsensical things over common sense. I'm saying this because cyberbullying has taken a lot of lives, a lot of celebrities, a lot of talented young artists, not even musicians. I'm talking about actors, I'm talking about artists, I'm talking about people who have potential, people who are, struggling themselves to be able to do something and entertain you guys, and you're breaking them down. Guys, stop cyberbullying. So if I'm to solve one socio-economic issue with a magic wand, but I feel cyberbullying is taking its toll on people. People are manufacturing lies and they're peddling it for the truth, and it is sad. It is really, really sad. So I'll wave my wand and go like cyberbullying, and then I'll wave my magic wand and go people who eat amala. I'm sorry, I don't eat amala, but I just like please don't come for me. I'm just trying to make it light because I know people will watch it and be like, oh, she's trying to. I'm a Yoruba girl. I'm a Yoruba girl. I like eba. I like eba. Solid one. But amala is just, What is the most surprising thing you've learned about socio-economic issue that's changed your perspective? Guys, to be honest, feminism. I'm going to say it. I'm not a terrible person. I'm just going to say this objectively, and I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say much on it because when I mention feminism, a lot of people get touchy. A lot of people get jittery. They ignore their hands and they go feminism. I'm just going to say a little bit about it. I believe this is an unpopular opinion, just mine, my opinion alone. When feminism started out, I think and I thought to myself at the time that it was something good. It is something that advocated for women. It is something that protected women's rights. It is something that, gave opportunities to women. It is something that, empowered women. I felt feminism was a voice of women. Women should be able to stand up for themselves, to be a part of society, to be recognized as a part of society. I felt feminism is something beautiful. But I don't know, after COVID, something happened. Feminism starts to mean a lot of things. It became a witch hunt.
What?
It became like, if you hate men, you're a feminist. It annoys me. I have brothers. I have a dad. I have men friends. I have friends around me that are good, nice, loving, caring people. And I just hate to see people going like, oh, all men are, all men are this. I don't think you fell from the sky. I think someone poured seed into someone to become you. Yeah, there's a problem with that. I just feel there's a problem with, And also, aside feminism, all this, I don't know what they call toxic masculinity too. I feel it stresses me out for no reason. You don't need that. I mean, you don't need that. Just exist. Exist peacefully. Please, nobody's after whether you have like 500 calories of muscle. I'm not after that. I just want you to exist peacefully. I want to have a peaceful state of mind. And yes. So I feel like for me, feminism has metamorphosized into something that is now, I don't know, it's not all over the place. That's my 2 cents. Guys, put your comments down below if you feel I'm spewing nonsense. But if you feel I'm saying the truth, like, comment, share, subscribe, and put on the notification bell so you can hear more of what I say and what I do. And please subscribe because I'm broke.
Gray is broke.
If you could have dinner with any historical figure who fought for justice, who would it be and why? Historical figure who fought for justice. If I could have dinner with them, to be honest, I don't want to. I'm sorry. It might come out as like, oh, what should even say? I'm okay being me. I'm okay having dinner with my family and friends.
Huh?
I don't want to be sitting across, somebody that I already know has died a long time ago. And then I'll be like, I feel like that's what I'll just be thinking about. Like, you're dead. And now we're having dinner together. What do I want to talk about? But, if I'm just going to entertain the hypothetical rhetorical question, Yaradua maybe. He was the president of Nigeria, and I was happy. I was younger, but I was happy during those times. So I'm just going to put it there. If you feel I'm yarning dust, please comment your own down in the comments below. If you feel like I'm saying nonsense. Please write your own truth, your own the one that is not nonsense. Write it in the comments down below. So the last question here, oh, second to the last question actually,
What?
is what is the most creative way you've seen somebody address a socio-economic issue in their community? Oh. Yeah, I remember one actually. I watched this video of this man who was like diverting traffic because there was traffic somewhere and this road was bad and the man was trying to divert traffic and all of that. And then there's this police vehicle trying to pass one way. This man was dead as like, you can't pass. See, if you want to shoot me, shoot me. You can't pass one way. He stood his ground. He said you can't pass one way. And it is not actually even a police van because I was getting a lot of, conversation and discourse in the comments that, oh, if it's police van, if it's an emergency, they are allowed to pass a, clearer route. I don't know. I don't have too much information on that, so I have an opinion. But it was verified that it was not even a police vehicle. It was just a private vehicle with a private plate number and it was having a siren. Did you understand? And they wanted to pass one way. This guy was like, if you want to shoot me, shoot me. You can't pass one way. So is it that you shoot me and, be a criminal, or you go back and go and queue on the long traffic like every other person? Because if you pass one way and I allow you, other people want to pass one way, you're going to block that road. Nobody will go home. We know traffic in Nigeria can be horrendous. So yes, kudos to that man. So the last question here is, if you could create a new social norm that will positively impact socio-economic issue, what would it be? People minding their business. I feel like people don't mind their business enough. Because if you mind your business enough, you will not cyberbully other people online. If you mind your business enough, you will not be a menace to society. You have a lot of things on your plate. People don't have plates, so I'll share plates. I'll distribute plates to people so they can contain their business and mind it accordingly. That is what I feel. But if you feel otherwise, drop it in the comments down below. Yeah, I am sarcastic sometimes and I am real sometimes. So you guys, this is my opinion. Don't come for my head. And if you want my head, I only have one. I'm not that generous. I can't give it to you. So let us end this discussion. This conversation was interesting, even though I was talking to myself for like 30 minutes straight. My team members are here, they are looking at me and they are nodding their head sometimes and they are shaking their head sometimes like, oh, this girl, get off camera. So anyway, I've come to the end of today's discourse. Let me sound like an intellectual. Hi guys, I've come to the end of today's discourse. If you enjoyed it, do not forget to give me a like, thumbs up, share, subscribe, and put on the notification bell above my head so you can get updates and updates and updates from my channel. This is the second video this year, possibly, depending on my video editor.
What?
Yeah, I edit my videos sometimes too, but it is what it is. Take care of yourself. Stay safe. It's a jungle out there. Be nice. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Gray edited this video.